about visualizing the deity before doing japa or puja. We recommended to know the deity in complete detail. So, does that involve knowing the deity like in the physical form when we are opening the eyes to the higher detail, or does it involve anything additionally, Swamiji, when we are visualizing?
See, you can visualize that person to whom you have served. If you have not served well, can you visualize that person? Try. It is not possible. So visualization presupposes service. Number one. Number two, if you have not done service but you visualize, you will visualize that aspect whichever is related to you, or you want to fulfill the gap that is in you. As I said, the crown is visible, head is gone. One eye is visible, other ear is gone. So everything is in a haphazard way. Whereas if you have done proper service, it is like you can visualize your father. How you will visualize your father? So if you need money, you will visualize his pocket. Or his bank account card, whatever, you understand. So if you are getting too much scolding, only you will remember his face. And of course his sound. Just example sake I am giving it, okay? Whereas if you have served you, let us say parents, now you will be able to visualize at any given time. So also deity. So did you serve your deity first? So if you have if you have not served your deity, how can you visualize? It is impossible. So when we say serving your deity, have you spent some time puja? That making your deity as a primary member in your life. So when you get up, for example's sake, I would like to say, like, whom you love too much, you would like to see that person in the morning. You would like to talk to that person in the morning. You will make sure that you are always, or that person is always in your mind, eyes, and everywhere. And later on what happens, don't ask, okay? That's another point. But with reference to deity, do you do that? So this doing this way is called serving the deity. And once you start serving deity, and while chanting the dhyana slokam, the verse related to meditation, this becomes more realistic for you. For example, we say Payasana Priya. So when we say Payasana Priya, you have never offered rice to the deity. Only you offer drakshai, dry grapes, okay? I'll tell you, joke. Everywhere I have seen in Odisha, I have seen in South India, everywhere. People go to temple. In Odisha, I have seen from childhood. This is a very sad part. So in the temple, some dry foods will be sold. Especially laja. Laja means puffed paddy. So puffed paddy will be cooked with jaggery. Very nice. And that's supposed to be good. So that they sell in the near the temple. So people go buy 100 gram, 200 gram, 500 gram. They will bring it. Whether they see God or not, that is most important aspect. Do you know why? My everyday God will be taken care of that. And every day, just 2, 3 or 4, 5 of them will be brought out to kept in a small plate. Poor ants also sometimes they get tired, okay, eating the same sweet. And of course, in our childhood I have seen, we never eat that, okay. So what we will do is, very technically, we'll take the tulasi leaf, okay, thank you, over. I am not interested in that. Because same hand every day putting and bringing it out, putting it, bringing it out, you understand? This is my personal observation, okay? Same thing also in South India, draksha. Draksha means dry grapes. And it will be kept in somewhere, put it too. And nowadays, if you are little bit rich, so instead of doing this thing, so put some almond, put some cashew nut, then moment puja is over, you take it and put in the mouth, you understand? That's little bit sophisticated. Good, nothing wrong in it. But the point here is that, do I serve the deity? And service comes to my forefront when I understand, I relate, deity is in higher dimension. Without understanding that the deity is higher dimension, will I be able to serve? So, this serving without teaching all the secret, we say serve. We say do puja. We say make the deity as a primary family member in your house or head of the house. Anything and everything must happen according to the deity, not according to you. That's why we allow, whichever house deity is there, we allow only child can do some, for child's sake some exceptions are there. And of course any, diseased person, sick person or elderly person lying in the, let us say, deathbed. These are the exceptions. So once you do that, then you will discover that your dhyana mantra will have meaning. And that's why, technically speaking, sometimes as you grow higher, in the beginning, fantastic. As you grow higher, it is always better to have a statue than a photo. It is the next step. So we start with the photo, later on we go to the statue. Photo is for a common person, ordinary person. And when you are looking at a text called Gorakshas Samhita, don't consider yourself that you are an ordinary person. And if you consider ordinary person, of course Gorakshas Samhita will not enter in you either. I hope I am not confusing you all today, okay? Thank you.